in the man who's directing Trump's transition team on domestic issues like Medicare and making the proper appointments around that, former Cincinnati Mayor and former Ohio Secretary of State Ken Blackwell. Good to see you, Mr. Blackwell. Thanks for being here.
Good to be with you, Liz.
Well, let's get to it. First of all, can I just get to, are we right on the guess for Health and Human Services Secretary?
This is part of the fun of it. The one thing that we do know is that President-elect Trump has a deep well of talented people from which to choose. And the one thing that I've witnessed is that he is a very good listener. But once he makes a decision, he's very decisive. He knows what the expectations of working Americans are in terms of his fixing Obamacare. They know that it is broken. On that, we all agree. He, in fact, is going to pick the person in a couple of top spots in HHS that can actually fix this. He'll get it done on his schedule, but on a schedule that is respectful of the burden that working people are under right now.
Well, and by the way, when you talk about the schedule, we're going to get to that because everybody says, oh, there's disarray, they're not on schedule. They're on schedule, and we're going to articulate that in just a few minutes. But let's get to Medicare specifically, because as I look at what's going on with Medicare, a lot of Trump voters love their Medicare. They like how it works. They may not like the waste, fraud, and abuse, of course, but what is Donald Trump's position and his stance on Medicare?
Well, look, he's going to work with Congress. A lot of Republicans and a lot of think tanks have talked about alternative methods of moving on health care in general. As he has said, he is not going to push anybody into a situation that is worse than they're presently in. That's going to be the challenge of the people that he pulls in to work on that. He won the presidency. He is putting together his team. If you want to go to his agenda, go to the first 100-day speech that he gave at Gettysburg, and that sort of lays it out. Will he be able to do all of that in the first 100 days? No, but it will give you a real insight on Medicare and Medicaid and health care in general, Obamacare. One of the things that I would be pretty confident in saying is that he's going to break down all of the things that take competition out of the mix. We all know that there have been false walls put up around where people can purchase and get the best health care package. He's going to do away with that, so that it sort of brings it back in.
We're watching it all, and thank you, Ken, for giving us a slightly wider prism through which we can look. We appreciate it.
All righty.
Except he wouldn't give me, you know, the point on whether it's Tom Price on Health and Human Services Secretary. He's not revealing it. Dang.